So after the recent Bucks and Warriors game, Steph and Giannis had a conversation after the game, which of course sparked up all these rumors about how Steph is recruiting Giannis and Giannis is going to be joining the Warriors. Now, of course, when a player of Giannis's stature is involved in these rumors, of course everyone's going to talk about it. It's fun to at least think about it. I mean, Giannis, last season's MVP, one of the most dominant players in the game, MVP frontrunner again this year. Bucks got the best record in the league. The dude's on another level. Of course, there's going to be a lot of talk. NBA fans love to do the what if scenario, and this is a perfect example of that. What if Giannis actually teamed up with Steph in the Warriors? I mean, how insane would that team be? Embiid, get the fuck out of here. So today we're actually going to take a look at what that duo would look like, what that team would be, what it would mean for the league if Giannis actually went and teamed up with Steph in the Warriors. Alright, so drop a like on the video, make sure you comment down below your thoughts on this scenario, and let's get right into it, man. So we got 3 different gameplays for you, all unique in their own way. We got basically a game where Steph takes over, Giannis takes over, and then one where they both contribute and do their parts. But this first gameplay is against SS3 and his clan members, so you guys enjoy this. This game is basically a reminder of what Steph Curry is possible. I know it's just a video game, but he literally has moments like this in real life where he just goes absolutely crazy. And I feel like everyone's kind of forgot about Steph. You don't really hear about him because, he hurt his hand and he's missed so many games and the Warriors are just complete trash this year. But people have to realize the Warriors are set up perfectly for the future. Like, they're going to get Steph and Clay back, so they still have Steph, Clay, Draymond, their big 3. And then, of course, they have D'Angelo Russell. But in this scenario, if they're going to get Giannis, they need that contract space. I think they would have to move on from D'Angelo Russell, maybe trade him for picks or, veterans on veteran minimum contracts or whatever to free up the cap space to even think about, obviously, getting Giannis. That's probably going to want the max, in free agency. But obviously, this video is about the reigning league MVP. What if Giannis joined the Warriors? Now, even in my own head, I say, listen, that's not going to happen. Giannis likes it in Milwaukee. Like, they built that entire team around him. He wants to deliver for the team that drafted him, etc., etc. But didn't we say the same stuff about Kevin Durant? Now, I'm not saying they're the same person. Everyone's different. Every player has a mindset of their own. But we all said Durant to the Warriors would never happen, and it did. So let's not say this is impossible. I don't think it's likely, but let's not say it's impossible. If Giannis went to the Warriors and it was Giannis, Draymond, Steph, and Clay, honestly, we have another situation where they're just going to dominate the league, in my opinion. I mean, you're looking at Giannis. He's unstoppable. He can get to the basket at any time. And he's added the 3-point shot into his game this year. I don't know if you guys have noticed, he's shooting it pretty damn well from 3, and he's only going to keep getting better. He seems like the type of guy that works on his game tremendously hard every year, and every year he comes back better than the year before. So we got to think about that. But think about it. If you don't basically wall up in front of the rim, Giannis can get to the basket at any time. So now you're combining that with the 2 best shooters the game has ever seen. That's a scary sight. That's something that I don't think anyone in the league will be able to deal with for years to come. Now, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to this gameplay, but the reason I put this one first, I know I don't really do much, and I don't really show those gameplays usually. Usually the gameplays are me going crazy, but here my teammate who's representing Steph, obviously, I know he's left-handed, but hey, we can't change our player's hand. He goes 7 for 7, all greens from 3. And this is the thing, like, I feel like people are forgetting, like, Steph Curry is a 2-time league MVP. And when he comes back, he's going to be the same Steph Curry that we know and love. Like, that injury is not going to change anything about his career. He's going to be just fine. Then you add Giannis to that team. Clay comes back. You got Draymond, fill in the role players. Like, no one in the league is going to be able to deal with it. I'm sorry. No one. It's over. It's going to be KD and the Warriors all over again. They're going to be the best team by far. And honestly, they'll coast right to the championship unless, just like last season, they have a bunch of injuries. Like, if the Warriors never got injured last year, if KD and Clay and all those guys didn't go down in the finals, they would have won a championship. Like, I'm certain of that. But obviously, injuries play a factor, and they got hurt, and it happens. But if they stay healthy, if you add Giannis to that team, they're winning the championship. No doubt about it. Now, on the flip side, if this scenario did happen, which first of all, it's just a rumor, like I said, I would have showed the clip of them talking after the game, but like these people on YouTube and the NBA, they copyright stuff so quick, I'm not even risking it. But if it did happen, you have to realize who else it affects, obviously, is Milwaukee. And honestly, they're done. Like, yes, they have a great team. Like, they have a really, really solid, good team, but it's solely built around Giannis. Like, they have the perfect pieces for Giannis. Like, they have a center who can shoot threes to pull the other team's big man out of the paint, which frees it up for Giannis to get to the basket. You know, Chris Middleton is a nice player. He's not a superstar, though. Like, he's a supporting star. And if you take Giannis off that team goes from a title contender to just you know, a solid team that'll win games in the regular season. But to me, they're not a real title contender, obviously, if you take Giannis off of it. But again, this is just a rumor, like I said. It was just them talking after the game. It's probably not even about Steph trying to recruit Giannis. But like I said, anytime it's, you know, two superstar players talking like that, and then, you know, they show the picture of Steph talking to KD in the past, and now they show Steph talking to Giannis, you know, everyone, oh, history repeats itself. You know, the media and people are always going to try to build up a story because it's something to talk about. And as NBA fans, like I said, the what if scenarios, everyone loves to do them. What if this player played with that player? What if this player played against this player? What if this player was in, you know, that era, or, you know, whatever. We love the what if scenarios. What if they met in the finals? You know, what if he never went there? He went to this team instead. All that type of stuff. We love the what if scenarios. But hey, let me shift gears for a second with you guys to talk about 2K. So I'm Elite 1 right now. I didn't really make an Elite 1 rep up video. I didn't really feel like, I don't know, I didn't feel it was worth it, you know what I mean? But I'm actually about to hit I'm closing in on Elite 2. And then obviously we got Elite 3 and Legend left. I really want to hit Legend because I have, like, you guys love my NBA player build videos and I love making them, but you don't realize the type of builds I can make when I hit Legend. Getting those 40 extra badges, you know, I can make my Legend LeBron James build video. I could do, you know, Legend Michael Jordan build. Like, having those extra badges really changes what type of build you can really come out with, how the player's going to perform on the park. And I really, really want to hit Legend for that main reason. I don't really, like, yeah, it's cool to hit Legend on, you know, be the top rep, hit top rep on the game. That's great. But I really want to do it because of the builds I'd be able to make, the gameplays I'd be able to get on certain builds. Like, my LeBron build will have 23 shooting badges. 23 shooting badges on a facilitating finisher. I like just super unique NBA player build videos, you know, at the park videos. I really want to hit that. So like I said, this is the lineup I've been running for the most part because it's easy rep. Like, I can basically just throw lobs all game, you know, like inbound it to my guard, run around, go up for the lob, and then get as much rep as I can on the twos. Or I've been playing some rec, trying to grind out as much rep as possible. But I'm not gonna lie, these bars do not move, bro. Like, there's games you play in park, you don't even get 0.1. And this is just Elite 2 bar. I can't even imagine what the Legend bar is like. But I am going to grind it out for you guys and get this thing done. Because, like I said, that content I could put out for you guys is going to be crazy once I hit Legend. So definitely stay on the lookout for that. And I'm not going to lie, I got to give these people that already grinded to Legend, I got to give them some respect, because for them to have the mental capacity to sit there and really grind and play for rep, like, I can play the game. I get on my LeBron build, I have fun, I ISO, I score, I pass. But grinding rep is like very, very, there's only like a few things that really make it worth it. Either throwing lobs, catching lobs, throwing flashy passes, or like attack assists. Like, those are the only things that are going to get you a lot of reps. So you have to play not to just enjoy the game, not to just win the game. You have to play to do like those 4 things that get you a lot of rep. And it's very tedious. I'm not going to lie. Like, running this lineup gets very boring. There's only so many times I can pass it to my teammate, set a screen, and go for a lob. Like, that gets very repetitive. But that's the best way to get reps. So that's what I'm trying to do. But listen, comment down below what you think about this scenario. What if Giannis joined the Warriors? In my opinion, you know, I don't think it's very likely. But again, that's exactly what we said about Kevin Durant, and that ended up going down. So it is possible. Anything is possible in the NBA, man. Anything is possible. I don't think it's likely. Hopefully, well, for me, hopefully it doesn't happen, because I'm going to be honest, I think it's over. It would completely ruin the balance of power in the league. I feel like this season has been so enjoyable because there's multiple teams that really feel like they have a chance to win a championship, whereas opposed to like when Durant was on the Warriors, or if Giannis joins the Warriors. Honestly, if they don't get injured, they're going to win the championship and everyone knows it. But I appreciate everyone watching the video, sticking around all the way to the end. Make sure you drop a like before you head out. Also, comment down below what you think. Is Steph really trying to recruit Giannis to the Warriors? What if it happened? Do you think it's going to happen? All that type of stuff, man. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm out. Peace.